And good morning. Yeah, we're running a little bit behind this morning. We do apologize, but you know how it is. Hold it to the head, not to the heart. It's breaking back this morning. The girl is feeling a little heavy. But I got to tell you something. We in the cannabis community, we step up and we step out. As soon as the music finish playing and we come back, we going to tell you about a special person this morning that stepped aside to let us do this special show for the Queen of Show. We'll be right back with you.
Rolling up a do when I wake up and contemplate how I'm gonna make bucks. Rent is due soon, I'm pitching. No different, I need to throw a change up. Before you start talking, get your weight up. Same dudes hating, they keep doing the same stuff. Kush loud, say what? We only look down and roll weed and pray up. And blow my smoke to the heavens above. And thank God just for showing me love, for giving me the strength when push came to shove, and making this beautiful bud, for real. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
Hopped up out the bed, grabbed my Ziploc. Y'all know my campaign, smoke trees, not rocks. Fell asleep with a dream, came up with a plot. Now I'm bleeding my block off private stock, trying to stack me up $1 million. House on the hill for my wife and my children. Flow non-violent, but I'm talking about a killing. Could've called life or I could've fell a victim, but I ain't never slipping. The night I hit my knees and pray. I try to talk to God, but he can't hear what I say. So if I go before my time, here's my soul to take. But if I get up in the morning, let me bake when I wake.
Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
I'm all about feeling great on a day-to-day. Double-fisted red cups, I ain't ashamed to say I'm trying to have the best summer I ever had. Inhale some good, exhale the bad. This is just the way things go first. I wait, then I bake, then I elevate the code. Cause you only get to live life once, but if you do it right, then once is enough. So just remember that whenever times get tough, and keep faith within the God we trust. And remember you can only take it day to day, and everything's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Hey.
Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
Review the story of two sisters. For Mary and Martha, they had a brother named Lazarus. One day while Jesus was away,
the late, great Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Show. I know y'all like, wait a minute. I know this is the Wake and Bake Show. What's going on? Well, it's like this. When you grew up in the South, in the households, especially with my grandmother, it was only certain songs you could listen to. And Miss Aretha Franklin was a regular play in my house. All the time. When she was in gospel, when she went to R&B, no matter what she sung, I could never get in any trouble for playing it as loud as I want. Then that love with Aretha continued on as an adult. And I want to thank Mr. Joseph Gilmore. Me and him were supposed to do a show today. But he understood about the Queen. And Joseph, I appreciate that. And Monday morning, we will get this done. But like I said, I mean, my heart is heavy, but I know she's in a better place. And think about all the new young people that is going to experience the true meaning of music once again. And here's some of the greats. And I mean, it is so many of them out there. I mean, it's not a bad Aretha Franklin song. And I'm just going to give y'all a few of my favorites today as my tribute to the Queen. Because like everybody has been saying all day, we got a lot of greats out there, don't get me wrong. But there'll be no other Queen. You'll be hearing a lot of cannabis music mixed in as well today. But I won't be talking much today because it's kind of hard because you think about what all Miss Aretha did in her lifetime. And she's done a lot besides music. She opened a lot of doors up, which we're going to talk about when we come back. You're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show.
Listen, dear, I realize that you've been hurt deeply because I've been there. But regardless to who, what, why, when, and where, we're all precious in His sight. And a rose is still and always will be a rose. There was a rose I knew I met once or twice before. She was a pretty sweet thing, not the least bit insecure.
taste they hit the ground. Let me get a light on. When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them,
you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
And we're back. You're listening to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Miss Green Jeans. And today we're doing a tribute to Miss Aretha Franklin. Yeah, like I was telling y'all earlier, I mean, she's been an influence in a lot of people's lives. And for a person like me, looking at what she's doing, being in the church and then going over to the R&B scene was huge. I mean, you know, you had the old folks saying, blasphemy, she gonna sing gospel music in the church and then gyrating in the clubs. Wrong. She didn't care. She did everything on the movement. She made a way for so many people like myself and others. Even though I don't sing, she opened a lot of doors for everybody of color. She gave the black woman respect. That's all she asked for. And she got it. She demanded it. Don't matter if she was in the church or on the main stage. Miss Aretha Franklin did it with such style and grace. Now, you know, if you sing for presidents and the Pope, you huge. You are an icon. You are a national treasure. So it was no way in the world, thinking about how she played an influential part of my life, that I was not going to stop for a moment and say thank you. Even though I never met you, Miss Aretha, you have transpired my family personally, far as my genre of music. Because Aretha opened up so many doors because she could sing anything. I mean, she opened up the window of listening for a lot of us that just had our ears tuned to one thing. We found out that it could be so many different worlds out there that we could listen to thanks to Miss Aretha Franklin. So, once again, like I said before, if you don't know about Aretha, Google her, because I could talk for hours about what I personally seen with my own eyes coming up through the years watching Miss Aretha. We share something else special. She's a Pisces, so I know it was no stopping her. So, rest in paradise, Queen. Rest in paradise. We're going to give y'all a few more Aretha Franklin songs, and then we're going to get back to the music at hand. I appreciate you listening this morning and understanding, you know, sometimes you have to take a moment out for people that, you know, made an influence on your life. You know, you have to say thank you, even though they can't hear you. Maybe one of their family members can hear you and appreciate that you took time out your day to say thank you and how much important you was in that person's life. Because I mean, she reached across so many barriers. Just like in the cannabis community, how we reach through so many barriers. I mean, we make it a way for everybody. We don't look at color. We don't look at race, religion, none of that. We want everybody well. And that's what Aretha did with her music. She reached everybody. And that's where I'm striving to be like Aretha. I can't sing that well. I sing, but I don't sing that well. But I do it with my voice in other ways. When I can sit up and talk to you each and every day and tell you how I feel because it was somebody else before me. And that's why we have to keep doing what we're doing. We have to give props and respect for those who came before us. Because if we don't, we'll be a lost society. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get off my soapbox and we're going to go ahead and get you back to some music. Because today is just a day of rest and remembrance of the Queen.
Don't trouble the water. I won't get along. Why don't you let it be? Still water run deep. Yes, it do. I know that. Oh, yeah. If you only believe.
and they wish, and they wish, and they wish, and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't, like, no. I finesse down Western Road, like, next. Might go down to G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside eat. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish, and they wish, and they wish, and they wish, and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish, and they wish, and they wish, and they wish, and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dog. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan. I can't do this on my own, hey, no, hey. Someone watching it close, yup, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, hey, road, hey. Might go down as G.O.D., yup, wait. I go hard on Southside G, hey, wait. I make sure that Northside eat, yeah. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing. They wishing on me. Yeah. Yeah. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah.
So good to be back again. Yeah. I've been thinking about time. I've been thinking about space. I know I might sound crazy, but I'm trying to get down in a real good space. I just wanna be safe. I just wanna feel good every morning, every single damn morning that I wake. I've been looking for a place where the sun shines all the time. Good loving in my soul's what I crave. I ain't worried about the hate. Last year was a good year for you, girl. I've been keeping up with the pace. So don't be coming with the bull. Had a good year, now it's time to see my face. I ain't worried about the fate. Kinda over all the hard times I've been through. Love brought me to, and I finally feel loose. My heart I choose. My heart been broke down in the dirt, and I finally see blue. Raised hands feel focused, and I'm done being broken. Talking about love, real love. You're the only thing that get me up. I'm high, got me so far up that I could fly. Watch me fly, keep me high in your blue sky. It's about damn time. I just wanna be high. Oh, you're making me high, 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 high. Ooh, high. Oh, baby, let's fly. I just wanna be high. Don't know what you did to me. I know how you I'm feeling real good. Cause your love been deep down working in my soul. I ain't never felt this damn hole. Politics, they kill me, yep. But your love can heal me. Cause your love feel good when I'm down, you can pick me up. I ain't never in the dust. Got me falling deep down in your love. Oh, and we ain't never gotta rush. Kinda over all the hard times I've been through. Love brought me to. And I finally feel loose. My heart I choose. My heart been broke down in the dirt and I finally see blue. Raised hands feel blessed. I ain't worried about stress. I'm talking about love, real love. You the only thing that get me up from high. Got me so far up that I could fly. Watch you fly. Oh, keep me high in your blue sky. Watch you fly. I just wanna be high. Oh, you're making me high.
When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them,
you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
And we're back. Hey, I know y'all was like, dang, that was a transition. Yes, it was, because, I can't, it's Friday, okay? You got to have your limitations and your points, I gave my respect for 30 minutes. I did that. But we are a cannabis station. This is what I do. I mean, we wake and we bake. We can't, we have to move on. I have time to more after I get off the show. So I'm not going to carry you down that road I am this morning, because I'm going down memory lane of a lot of childhood memories and good times through the past. Dang, my lifetime, to be honest with you, to think about it. I've heard Aretha Franklin since I've been big enough to remember. So you know what I'm going to be jamming all day today once I get off the air, because I'm going to be running down that memory lane. Yes, I am. I'm going down there today, okay? But anyway, hey, that's going to be our we're going to take y'all out jamming, okay? It's the weekend. Aretha would not want us to be sitting here moaning. She was a Christian woman. She would want us to be rejoicing in her work and her action, because besides her doing the R&B thing, she was a big part of the movement for us people of color. She donated her time, her money, and her efforts. Anytime they asked her to be there, she was there for the NAACP and anybody else that she thought was worthwhile and worthy. She was there. And she did it with style and grace and a smile. You just got to look through some of the pictures. Just Google today. Just Google Aretha. I mean, I can't say enough about this woman. I mean, she was my superwoman. Although people had the DC comics talking about Batman and Superman and everything else, my superhero was Aretha. She is my shero, and it forever will be my shero, because she showed you still could be a Christian and still could feel the blues. Did you hear me on that? Let me repeat it for you again. You can still be a Christian and still feel the blues. And she took her pain in music and made it into song and made money and reached across the lines with all types of music. So, Queen, you have taken your vow. You are now leading the choir up in heaven. I mean, can you imagine right about now how that choir would sound with her and Mahalia Jackson? Oh wait, yeah, yeah, I went there, Mahalia Jackson. Yes, like I said, I'm deep into my music, y'all. I mean, so deep because I was born in that time where where people got together and sang. No electronics. They could play pianos and guitars and everything else. And as a child, you only had a few things to do. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have all these things. We had the radio and we were glued to it. We had the TV. We only got 3 channels back in the day. But all in all, it was a good day. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get y'all back to this time and this place. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Gilmore will kick off Monday's show. We're going to hook up with 420 Jim this weekend and going to find out where the heck he is and see can he bless us with his appearance on the show. And we got a lot of interesting things coming up. I know it's a lot of stuff that's going on in DC this weekend. Go to DC pages and check them out. It's a lot of things going on. Kelly Alexander's event. I will be there tomorrow, representing South Carolina minorities for medical marijuana. Representative Sean and his wife. I don't know if both of them going to be there or not. I know Sean said he would be there for minorities for medical marijuana South Carolina chapter. So minorities for medical marijuana will be in the building, so check that out. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. Check out my Facebook page, my Twitter pages and stuff for more information. As soon as I get it, I'll share it with you. You know, sharing is caring in my book. Hey, Grandma, I know I didn't tell you to get that Smash box. I figure you probably pulled it out ever since you heard about the Queen, because I did, girl. I mean, hey, look at here. Hey, Grandma, I know, hey, I know it's rough, I know it's rough. Hey, do what I'm doing today, girl. Hey, crank up the tunes, turn on Aretha. Hey, and kick back and just let the memories flow. Because you know what? We all got to go that way one day. So, keeping that in mind, guys, hey, peace and blessings to us all. Next week is going to be a busy week. We're going to be getting that news, that information, that products about that cannabis and that hemp. And, so, if you're in an illegal state, if you feel that you really need to relax, get you some CBD. I'm serious. I mean, I am so serious because it has saved my sanity a few days now. The CBD smokables, I will be telling you more about them as we come along. Right now, I'm not going to be calling out anybody's brand because I ain't getting paid for that. I'm sorry to say it like that, but we got to keep it real, because it's so many out there I've tried, and there's a few more I will be trying. And also, I'm trying to think I'm trying to give everybody else an opportunity to get those samples in. I'm going to be up on Instagram today, too, talking about that. So you might want to, if you see me pop up live on Instagram today, you want to check that out. Also, I'm going to do Facebook Live today. It's Fired Up Friday for Facebook. 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today. I will be doing a Facebook Live. You definitely don't want to miss that. We're going to be talking about some of the events that's going on the weekend since we didn't get to put them on the air today because I was supposed to put them on the air today, but since I didn't do that, we're going to do them on Facebook Live. How about that? Excuse me. Ooh, need that coffee. Sorry, guys. I haven't been waiting to bake yet, y'all. So what we're going to do is this. Put your lighters up. I got mine. You hear it? Here we go. Boy, that's good. That's real good. The hemp and that CBD, man. The hemp and that CBD. Love it. Because if you check out my Facebook page, I posted some of my favorites already that I like. But they're going to go up head to head against one another. And I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to be partial to who's, what, and where. If it's good, it's good. So I got a sample of a few, and I'm waiting on a couple of more. And like I say on the gram today, we're going to get that taken care of. If anybody want to, if you know somebody that's got smokable hemp that's less than 3% THC, and they like for me to talk about it on the show, they need to hit me up on Instagram at Miss Green Jeans, on Facebook, on my personal page, or Miss Green Jeans page, or Minorities for Medical Marijuana page, South Carolina chapter, Or better yet, they can hit me up on Twitter. It's Miss Green Jeans with the number 1 behind it. I'm on Twitter. W as well. Oh, that's right, W. We finna get it in this weekend because we got a lot to catch up on. W, check it out this weekend. Hey, that's it for now, guys. We done did enough talking for the day. We done did everything we supposed to do. So what I'm going to do is do what I do best, guys. It's Friday, and you already know what the rest of the subject is. For now, hey, Grandma, go ahead, girl. Get it in.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Oh, hey, listen, try this. I told my weed guy to step it up, and he gave me that.
What is it?
It's called Mind Rape. It's actually pretty mellow.
It doesn't sound very mellow.
Well, he only had 3 other batches. Gorilla Panic, They're Coming, and something called This Is Permanent. Go on, spark it up. There you go. You got it. Nice. Good, huh? Good job.
Yeah.
Take pride in that.
Had to be careful, though. Had to be careful, cause weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks. Like these niggas ain't sending out memos or bulletins or nothing. The shit just strong for no reason. And these niggas that sell the weed be happy to the motherfucker to tell you how much stronger that shit is than the last shit. As soon as they say you just nigga. Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. Always has a fucked up name. It's crypto chronic color like, nigga. Always has a fucked up name. It's crypto chronic color like, nigga. You gotta enjoy your motherfucking life. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Enjoy your goddamn life. Life is fucking short. Enjoy that shit. Some of y'all just need to smoke some weed and see if it don't help the quality of your motherfucking life. I know I see some of y'all look. I understand if you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are. And if you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your life. I really don't. Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grow like that. And if you shit to happen, so set it on fire. There are some effects, but that's not the same as drugs. Drugs, you got to do shit to it chemically. You gotta add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe, I'm just saying. Long as you been living, you ain't never heard of a motherfucker overdose on marijuana. You might have thought that nigga was dead, he ain't dead. Have to be careful, cause weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks. And these niggas ain't sending out memos or bulletins or nothing. The shit just strong for no reason. And these niggas that sell the weed be happy than a motherfucker to tell you how much stronger that shit is than the last shit. As soon as they say you just nigga. Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. Always has a fucked up name. It's crypto chronic color like, nigga. Always have some fucked up ass name, nigga. This shit here, nigga. This shit here, niggas. This shit's called death, nigga. Like, nigga, that don't even sound attractive. What the? And I'm gonna hit it and die, nigga. It's out. No, nigga, not enjoy that shit. Some of y'all just need to smoke some weed and see if it don't help the quality of your motherfucking life. I know, I see some of y'all. Look, I understand. If you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper, boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are. And if you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper, boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your life. I really don't. I really don't.
Squinting like a mother Asian persuasion. Truth be told, just a high Caucasian. Strange junkie, yeah, I'm the first to admit it. If you crossing up genetics and you know I wanna get it, spark up cuz we squinting cross the nation. Probably never hear this on your radio station. CD, iTunes, SoundCloud, this. Bump it real loud, get your neighbors real pissed. Come over knocking with an attitude that's funky when they lead is squinting and smelling a little funky. But that's okay, it's just how we do. Squinting with your old homeboy J. Boo. Call me the candle man cause I'm sugar wax stabbing. Love me the shatter, gonna grab a full slab and get this party started the best way I know how. And every single one of us be squinting for a while, we're squinting. Yeah, that's how we do it. When you blazing with your old boy J. Boo says squinting each and every single day. Pass a one around like this record do play, we're squinting every time we roll through. When you blazing with your old boy J. Boo says squinting early morning to the night. Just make sure my bong ain't packed too tight. Squinting, you can call me Mr. Miyagi. Blood so green, call it Kermit the Froggy. Getting my mind foggy off the Garden of Eden. Eyes wide shut is a life I'm leading. Now we proceeding to squint and get lifted. What strength you got to make reality shifted? If you've been around for a minute or two, know if it that good to make the J review. It's a guest choice till the end of the song. Do you wanna spark a joint, a blunt, bowl, a bomb? Lungs get ready with your squint game, baby. Think you can hang with the squint squad, maybe? Grab a dab, who could be the party starter? Also grab a bong and please change the water. Rooms elevated, all y'all minds are lifted. Squinting to the words of the most gifted. Squinting, yeah, that's how we do it. When you blazing with your old boy J. Boo says squinting each and every single day. Pass a blunt around like this record do play. Says squinting every time we roll through it. When you blazing with your old boy J. Boo says squinting early morning to the night. Just make sure my bong ain't packed too tight. Squinting like it was my 9 to 5. So much honey in my jar, you thought I robbed a hive. Eyes wide shut, if you know what I'm saying. Living the squint life, y'all know I ain't playing. Dabs on deck, ounce of flour in the glove box. Head out to the whip, we bout to hot box some moon rocks. Back up in a party and I got one wish. Hoping that I get to try that squish. Sipping round the table, THC infused drinks. Squint with your homie, talking about what he thinks. Brought the distillate with them added in turks. DTFO, knocking out them twerks. Please make sure your boy don't fall. Who's a DK dab king out, y'all? You want a good time? Let's do some bone races. Then we're gonna have a whole room of squinted faces. Squinting, yeah, that's how we do it. When you blazing with your old boy J. Boo says squinting each and every single day. Pass a blunt around like this record do play. We're squinting every time we roll through. When you blazing with your old boy J. Boo says squinting early morning to the night. Just make sure my bong ain't packed too tight. We're squinting every time I roll through. Yeah, I know you're squinting, baby. We're squinting, you're squinting. From New York to San Quentin. Get at me.
I just got one question for you. Are you awake yet?
up Monday morning and I check my stash. Just some shake, wake and bake on some Moroccan hash. Coffee break, some organic fair trade beans popping. Now I'm awake and it's time to go shopping. Roll to the dispensary, patient of the century. Need a nice sativa that will stimulate me mentally. Buds with sticky density of moderate intensity. Pipe like Sherlock Holmes, cause this weed is elementary. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Breeze through security, get my ID checked. Next to the purple-haired girl at the front desk. Knows my name, cause she sees me on the regular. Waves me in, says, please turn off your cellular. Walls and walls of green buds, jugs full of flour. Indicas for indica, sativas for the power. Bow to the bud tender, cause he's paid by the hour. As your concierge, your cannabis with OG sour. Thinks I'll be a fan of this organic stream with amethyst. Bud so damn gigantic, you can help but call it Maximus. A marijuana analyst, he gives his full analysis of CBD to THC. Somebody give this man a kiss. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Next to me in line is a guy named Wesley. Smoke weed every day since back in the 70s. Now he's buying edibles, his wife's on chemotherapy. Her recipe of choice kicks the nausea temporarily. Here in the dispensary, there's something green for every crowd. Fat pre-rolls that will make Bob Marley proud. Shadow wax, resin extract for the vape crowd. 2 puffs of that and you'll be walking on a vape cloud. Wait now, don't walk away till you pay now. It's gotta be cash till the banks break the shakedown. Make out with the fat eighth and some papes. How dope, man, let the smoke hit you on the way out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Blue, green, sour, diesel, Girl Scout, cookies, green crack, white widow, and the bubba, kosher cushies, Northern Lights in next. Got that pineapple express, lemon haze, driven poison, Amy Schumer's train wreck. Skywalker OG, purple haze, rape 8, AK-47, got me loading up my vape. Cali Miss, blueberry, triple diesel, golden gold. The dispensary is open and I'm never going home.